So, hello. I've never done this before. Alright, so welcome back to my channel. It's CTB. This is going to be a tutorial on a sound that a lot of people have asked me to cover before. People constantly message me on Instagram about it. Go follow me on there. People call it the CTB sound, or I just call it the vocal roll. And that sound goes like this. So I first started doing the sound back in, I think 2016, 2017, sometime around then. I didn't do it in a video or anything on stage or anything like that until I did my wild card for the 18 or 19 or whatever, 2018 American Champs, where I did my routine of war. You don't want to go to war. That's when I really first started using that sound. Before that, the only person that I really heard do anything that sounded even remotely similar was my boy MexFX. He does a very similar sound with a siren. I'm not as good at the sound as him, so go check him out. He's dope. So yeah, that's a little history, I guess, on the sound. So the way you want to do the sound is you want to first start off by doing the Starsky bass. So if you don't know how to do the Starsky bass, then I'd learn how to do that. So you just want to do, and if you know how to do that sound, you know that you use your uvula in the back of your mouth. And what you're going to do is you're going to focus your energy and your pressure on that particular part, and you're going to slow it down. So when you're pushing, doing the Starsky bass, it's vibrating very, very fast. So you want to focus on slowing it down. So it's going to sound like, as you start to slow it down, you'll start to see it sound more open. You can actually start to hear the individual hits of the uvula as it goes back and forth in the back of your mouth. And you want to start there. And then the next step is you want to start trying to do that exact same motion, but with as little vocalization as possible, to really focus in on what that movement will feel like, because that movement will come in later. So instead of the you want it to sound like basically gargle. I know I probably look really stupid doing that, but basically gargle without any kind of vocalization. And then the next step from there is you're going to do that while opening your jaw slowly, while trying to keep your lips together as much as possible. You hear that little kind of, that's when I've developed enough pressure back there to really make it pop like that. So you want to focus your pressure on there to make that pop while having your mouth closed, or as close as possible. And you want to slowly try to open your jaw while it's closed. So see my jaw is kind of opening up as I do that. And as you do that, you're going to feel the pop almost go into the back. It feels like it's in the back of your nose almost, or in the upwards part of the back of your throat. And that's where you really want to focus that sound. And then just add the vocalization, because you go from even my Lord. So where was I? Yeah. So when you go from the, and you get to do it with your mouth as close as possible, it starts coming out of your nose. The next thing you want to do is just practice getting that feeling down, get it just right. Feel it going into the back of your throat, the upper back of your throat, or in the back of your nose. And then once you get that down, you'll be able to just add the vocalization on top, and you're going to hear what I call the vocal roll. If you listen really closely, you can even hear the clicking of it going on back and forth. Now, there are ways to do it inwards and all these different other ways that I figured out and different variations that I figured out. So if anybody wants me to cover those in the future, let me know in the comments below. But that's the sound. That's the vocal roll. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys decide to try to learn this sound, send me videos of you guys doing it on Instagram. I'll be sure to give you guys tips. And yeah, everyone have fun, be safe, and I'll see you next time.